Should you stay married for the kids? Most of us, when we're considering divorce, really wrestle with this question. I'm a divorced divorce attorney, and I'm hoping that sharing my personal experience will help you. All of us want what's best for our kids. So for a lot of us, we are wondering, is it better for them to stay, or will they do better if we divorce? So when I decided to divorce, it was really based on believing that it couldn't be healthy for my son to be seeing all of the conflict that his dad and I had, and also to be seeing the type of marriage that we were modeling for him. 9 years later, some things have happened that made me realize, yes, it really was better for him to divorce. And here's what happened. He's 13 now, and his dad and I separated when he was 4. And there are 3 things that really just solidify, yep, this was the right decision. The first is simply that my son is just so well adjusted. He doesn't have any anxiety, depression, he does well in school, he's really doing well. The second was a comment that he made to me. Early on after the divorce, he did once tell me, "Mommy, I wish you and Daddy still lived in the same house because when I'm with you, I miss Daddy, and when I'm with Daddy, I miss you." And that, of course, broke my heart. A couple years after that, I asked him if he still felt the same way. And he thought about it and said, "No, I wouldn't want my life to be any different because now I have," and he named his stepsisters, his half sibling now at his dad's, and also his step parents. And he said, "I wouldn't want to not have those people in my life." Then the third is very recent. My ex and I are having a disagreement on where we should send our son for high school. This is really the first very major disagreement that we've had in these 9 years. And my son is aware of it because we're at the time where kids are registering for high school and we're not sure yet where he's going to go. And while his dad and I are trying to both do the best thing for our son, we both have made some missteps and our son has overheard some things. And seeing how my son has reacted to that conflict between his dad and I has just made me realize again that divorcing was the right thing. Because my son doesn't care so much about what school he goes to, he cares that his parents are arguing. And we're not arguing in front of him, but he's aware. Kids are just so smart. And I know that if this one conflict that we've had in 9 years is really bothering our son, that growing up in a house where we had constant conflict would have just absolutely screwed him up. Divorce may be what is best for your kids. And I highly recommend working with an individual therapist to decide if that is what is best for you and your family. And from my own personal experience and also my 17 years practicing family law, I truly do believe that there's a way to divorce that protects your kids. You don't need to stay stuck in a miserable situation because you're scared of screwing up the children.